Yeah, what's happening? What's happening, everybody? This is that boy. This is that boy, Rick Titus. Listen, man, people, we got some things that we need to talk about. We got some things out here that we need to talk about today. It's a lot of things that's going on out here with these churches out here. You see, I got what was this Reverend Pastor uh Wiggins, Waning, one of the Waning pastors. I mean, come on. This is the problem that we got with the churches right now today, family. This is the problem that we got with the churches right now. This guy, this lady brought $1,200 that she was giving to the church. And, he said that ain't what we talked about. So he was talking about he needed $2,000, he needed another $800. You need to pay me another $800. Ma'am, that's not what we talked about. Now, what kind of, man, listen, I'm not diminishing, the revenue, but, I don't like that. This is Rick Titus. I do not like this. This is the reason why. This is one of the reasons why, family. This is one of the reasons why that most of the young cats out here don't even go to the churches, because they look at what you're doing. Look at what the pastors are doing. He's not the only one. I'm just doing a video on him because I saw this came through my timeline. So that's why I'm doing a video on him. You see him up ahead? You see him? I put the picture up. I put the picture up. Wayne and one of the Wayne pastors. Why are you? I mean, I just don't like it. I don't like that. That's the reason why in our community we have problems with these churches out here. You shouldn't. I mean, you asking this lady, that might be was her last $1,200 that she had in her household. You don't know what she's doing with the income that's coming in her household. You don't know what how she's managing that. I do not like this, man. Man, that boy Rick Titus is giving you some of these juggers, some of this juggling in the glass. That's the reason why the community is going the way it's going. Because look at what you're doing, sir. Look at what you're doing. You're not doing the right thing. And you're a pastor at that. That's the reason why your words don't mean nothing to the young cats out here, man. And you're not the only one. You just been visible on the internet. You're not the only one. So, that's the reason why I'm talking about you. Because this is the video that I saw that came on my timeline about these pastors out here. I mean, come on. Come on, family. Family, come on. $1,200? And you saying that's not what we talked about? You want this lady to pay you $800 or more? That's $2,000. Come on, sir. I mean, what's the deal? What is the dealio going on out here today, family? Talk to that boy Rick Titus. Talk to that boy Rick Titus. And see, this is the thing. This is the problem that we got with these churches out here. That's the reason why the church numbers are going down. One time you could go to the churches and they can build you up. They can help the family. They can feed the family. If you're running into some obstacles, they can help you out. They can put you on another path to get you back in line. But today's churches is not like that. This is what I did not see when I was coming up. When I was coming up, I mean, the churches was talking real good. The churches said, "Hey, look, Rick Titus, look, you got to get yourself together. Hey, Rick Titus, you come in there with some problem. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this. Grandmama gonna step in." You understand what I'm saying? See, the churches is for them to help you. That's what that word. See, the thing about it is, family, we got to look up that word Christian. We got to look that word up. Let's see exactly what does it mean. What does it mean, family? That's what we got to pay attention to. What does that mean? Presbyterian. That's the church that I went to. Think about it. Think about it, family. Think about it. So we got a little problem out here. And I don't like that. I didn't like that video, Mr. Whining. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. You're a pastor, man. That was very disrespectful to the family. That was very disrespectful to your family. Come on, churches, y'all, we got to do better than that, man. I know we can do better than that. I know things are going a little bit sour. We got a little problem in the U.S. We got a little height problems with what they call this thing, high gas. People in California paying 67 gallons per gallon for gas. Come on, eggs going up, milk. I remember milk was like $4. $4. That thing is like what, $7 a gallon in certain states. Come on, man. This is the thing. This is not about preaching, man. Whoever's in that comment, this is not who I'm preaching to. I'm preaching to you. If you on my live, I'm preaching to you. I'm just making a video, sir. Think about it. I'm just making a video on what I've seen. So don't type in my comments who I'm preaching to. I'm not preaching to anybody. I'm just putting out a video. Fair you. So when you coming on somebody live, you better come correct. You guys out there, y'all are sitting behind these doggone computers every day, sitting behind a laptop, and then going in people's comment, typing stuff like this. And you don't even know me. I don't even know you. I'm just letting you know I don't like what I saw. I don't like that video. That's why I'm making this video, sir, ma'am, or whoever you are. That's why I'm making the video. It's a terrible thing. Terrible thing. It's just a terrible video. For the pastor to, request another $800. The woman just came up and said she gave him $1,200 at church. It would have been some furniture and some furniture. It would have been some furniture moving up in that family. This is not a good look. It's not a good look. I'm talking to you in UNC. I'm talking to you. So you need me to block you. I will block you. Because I don't play that. I don't play that bull junk. Don't come in my live telling me who am I preaching to. No, I don't play that. I don't play that. That's the. I'm making a point here. Back in the day, these churches out here didn't. You thought what you're saying? You thought I was a pre-recorded video. No, this is a live video, man. This ain't no pre-recorded. Well, if it was pre-recorded, I'm still going to talk about the pastor asking for $2,000 and the lady gave him $1,200. I don't like it. And you shouldn't like it either. This is a damn shame. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I said it. It's a shame for pastors to do that. You're supposed to be helping the community, man. That's the reason why we have a problem in our group here. That's the reason why we have a doggone problem, because of what you are seeing on the internet. That's not great. It's not good. It's not a good thing. If I was in that church, the pastor would have had a problem with me. He definitely would have had a problem with me, sir. That boy Rick Titus. I appreciate everybody that's tapping in. Yeah, Jesus is good. Jesus is good, but Jesus doesn't perform like that pastor is performing. No, he doesn't perform like that. What Warren Sapp, another I don't know if he was a minister or not. He closed the doors on people. What kind of message? What kind of janky stuff is that? Huh? You closing the door on your congregation? The pastor whining. That's the pastor whining that's on the top of the video, sir. The internet. This is the pastor that I'm talking about. That's the reason why I just put his picture up on there. He's all over the internet. And I'm just letting you know, in the black community, I don't like that. I don't like it. That's why we got these problems out here with these churches out here. That's why we got so many problems with these churches out here. That's why I'm doing a video regarding what I saw on that video. The woman walked up and she gave him $1,200, and then he had the nerve to say, that's not what we talked about. That's not what we talked about. And she said, listen, Pastor, I'll give you the other $800 later. So that's $2,000 he was looking for that day. And I want to know why you embarrassed the woman in front of your congregation like that, huh? What's the problem here? We got a problem in these churches, and these pastors got to be reprimanded. I don't like it, and I hope he see the video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's seen videos of people making videos on him, but I'm not trying to discourage him. I'm just not trying to denigrate this guy, but I'm just trying to tell you this is the problem that some of the young family, our young fighters out here are having a problem with these pastors out here. That's what the claim is here. You understand what I'm saying, family? That's what the claim is. That's why we can't reach them. That's why you can't pull them in. You can't pull them back and pull them in. You understand what I'm saying? That boy, Rick Titus. It's a bad vibe. It's a bad move. Anybody who saw the video and it's a black man, he's going to have a problem with that. Or a black woman going to have a problem with this pastor doing these type of shenanigans. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we all know all the churches is all about money, not about soul. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. They're all about money. But when I came up, it wasn't like that. But this is a new day and time now. This is a new day in town now. What we got to do in our communities, we got to get out and reach some of the young families out here. If you see a young man out here, a young woman out there needs some help, you need to help them. You need to get them some skills, get them some value out here. Teach them something that they don't know. All of this technology out here, say, hey, look, man, I need you to, I got a brother that got a technology school down about three miles away, about on the other side of town, and take him there so he can learn a new skill set. If you got a new skill, you need to teach them. The pastor ain't teaching. The pastor just want money. The pastor living marvelous. It's a shame. But since then, when I was coming up, this wasn't heard of. It wasn't no such thing as they needed money. That church that I went to helped the community, put money in the community, help the young people like myself when I was younger, huh? Educated me, huh? Talk to your mother, talk to your grandmother, talk to your brothers and your sisters, your uncles and your aunt. Here's a woman that brought you $1,200. Come on, man. You telling her that's not what we talked about? Now she said, you can see in the video, she said, well, Pastor, I'll give you the other $800 later. Come on, man. Come on. That's why I got you on the screen. That's why I got you on the screen, Pastor. That's not good. That's not good. You understand what I'm saying? And listen, when you're coming in my comments, you better come correct if you coming at me. Even if I saw you on your video, whatever videos you doing, I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you. Got some people calling me here. Listen, this is that boy Rick Titus. I'll see you in another video.